Larry Uncensored Podcast live in the Green Solution studio, and we got a special guest. You've seen him on television, movies, commercials, and he was hanging out with Larry Ulibarri earlier on the KS 107.5 morning show. Mr. Craig Robinson.
I sure was. Hey, what's up?
And we got his boy T-Rex, Todd T-Rex.
What's up? Todd T-Rex.
She told me her name was Billie Jean. She caused a scene. I said, oh mama, do you mean I am the one? And do a dance on the floor and around. She told my baby. Oh.
Keep going.
I forgot that part. Share the bed. Why can't you share the bed? That's all I want to do. Share the bed.
So wait, I have an idea for a crazy musical, right? And it would totally be so. It'd be like kind of Book of Mormon, but it's about Michael Jackson in the crazy years. Okay, like in the starting to really look kind of weird, and Neverland's falling into disrepair. But he's just like,
just share the bed. Just share the bed. Just share the bed. Can't you share the bed? Looking weird. Why can't you share the bed?
What you know about
What we got?
break it down.
Is there
break it down.
is there an octave
My
thing on here?
childhood.
I am a keyboard idiot. I have no idea. Craig Robinson is performing tonight at Comedy Works Landmark. He's
Yes,
here
indeed.
tonight and tomorrow.
In the mirror.
Tomorrow night shows are sold out though.
Oh
Saturday
my
night
God,
shows
already.
are all
Well, you know what?
over.
Here's the thing. I saw Craig. I saw you last year, man. Loved it, bro. There's not a better routine than being able to enjoy concert and comedy at the same time.
Boom.
Thanks, bro. Come on, let's do some more Michael Jackson.
Okay,
All right, let's
what
do
else
it.
you got? Bring me a child.
Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met a girl? Boy, do you remember the time?
Wait, hold on.
Ooh, that's good.
Do you remember when we fell in love? Young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, though I did it. And do you remember? Back in the spring,
I bet you remember.
in the morning, bird would sing. Do you remember?
I bet you remember.
Us holding hands.
I bet you remember.
On and on in the back of my mind. When we fell in love, when we first met a girl, boy, do you remember the time?
Oh, that's awesome right
Larry
there.
is out of his mind. Hello, this is Morgan Freeman, and you're at a concert for Michael Jackson, who's dead. So will you have a keyboard tonight? Of course. Oh, nice.
All night. You gonna be there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that you okay, that you okay. As it's under the window, there's the sound of Dr. Shindo. I saw the blood man, the pawn man, the blood stain. Jabba Jabba was a neighbor, was a sushi, I'm a neighbor. I don't know the words, I make it up. Okay, and are you okay? Oh, Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Have you been hit by? You been struck by? That's rude, Emino. Oh! I just want everybody to know I'm in heaven now, and I want all the children of the world to know that I could see you getting ready for school in the morning. Some of you are chubby. Just the other night, I thought I heard. I need some water. Tito, can you give me some water?
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Ask Janet to get me some water. On you in. Another day is gone. arms still all alone. So how could this be? Say you're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone heard you cry.
If this doesn't want to make you get tickets for Craig Robinson tonight, I don't know what does, man.
Y'all know Larry is coming up on stage. You know this is happening.
Oh, I cannot wait.
You know this is happening.
Oh, I cannot wait. Larry and Craig Robinson on stage. Perfect.
How's your Michael Jackson leg kick looking?
He got everything. He got the faces, the sounds, all the intricacies.
Dude, at his house, he has the Michael Jackson red leather jacket, the gloves. Seriously, he has it all.
Like for my birthday, everybody pitched in. They got me like this replica Thriller jacket. So I was like,
bring the Thriller jacket tonight.
Yeah, I hung it on my house on the hook, and then so I was like, I'm gonna order that Beat It coat. And the Beat It came and it was made of like trash bag. I was like, oh, this is just a piece of shit.
You gotta bring that tonight, though.
Yeah,
like Craig was saying, that'll be perfect.
What show you come to? Second show?
You tell me.
Anywhere you come.
Okay. Well, I don't want to like if you already sold out in a couple, so I don't want to take up
That's
a slot.
tomorrow night.
Dude.
Okay.
Might be sold out tonight now.
You freaking Larry, man.
Freaking
We
Larry.
did 2 shows together. me, you, and an old girl. What's her girl name?
Kathy.
She's fun.
Here's what's funny,
I've
dude.
never done that. 2 shows with people. I guess maybe once or so. But like not 2 people, 2 shows. So this is pretty crazy dope.
Can you play Prince?
Which
And he played Prince.
Yeah.
you might not know that one. Here we are, and there's a big old empty room. Staring at. Okay, what you need, a Purple Rain?
No, like
Yeah,
I never call you in sorrow.
I never meant to cause you any pain. I only want to see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain.
We checked into the Montage Hotel in Los Angeles in Beverly Hills, and he did like Jimmy. What show did you do when you went out as Prince?
Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. And for some reason we go to this hotel in Los Angeles, and he checks in, puts this ridiculous Prince wig on. It's like got the hair like hanging down on one side, and the first thing he says when we walk to the door, he was like, "Don't laugh." So we walk in, he's got this ridiculous wig in this like 5-star hotel.
Oh, there it is.
And he's checking in totally straight face. And a vein is breaking in my forehead. Let me see.
Oh, that's
Awesome. That's awesome.
You point that at the camera right
should
there.
look at the camera.
Oh no.
No, all right.
If anybody gets a screenshot of that,
That's going viral.
Imagine
That's
him like that
hilarious.
with that wig on, checking into a 5-star Beverly Hills hotel with a straight face, and I'm trying to like hold it together. It was the worst.
Dig, if you will, the picture.
So Saturday's already sold out, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, kiss.
I mean, that's how he does
sweat
it.
up
Yeah.
your
Your
body
body covers
covers me.
me. Can you, my darling? Can you
picture this?
Will a courtyard in oceans and violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing alone in a world so cold. Or maybe I'm just too demanding. Or maybe I'm just like my father too. Or maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Oh, why don't we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Do-do-do.
Here we go, mix. Let's mix it. Here we go.
All right.
Guess I should've known. Better way you parked your car.
Sideways with a wind
You know, by the way you
blast.
parked your car. Sideways
With
to
a
the
wind
wind
blast.
You're the kind of person
believes in making out once, love him and leave him fast.
Trojans and some of them used. but it was
Saturday night, I guess I'm feeling alright. Said it, what if I got to lose? That's what Trump said. What if you got to lose? A little red Corvette, a little red Corvette.
You need to find a love
that's gonna lie ahead.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was dreaming
when I wrote this, something me about those strength.
But when I woke up this morning, could have sworn it was Judgment Day.
The sky was all purple, there were people running everywhere.
Harmony.
Trying to run from my destruction.
Greg Robinson with the Larry Ulibarri podcast live at the Green Solution studio, having too much fun.
You are not obligated to download any of these singles. What else? Let's see. Gosh, there's so much music. And what do you think of music from then to now? Like, do you still jam out to like the current ish?
You know, you got some Kendrick, some Chance. You know, there's some people out there that's doing it, and I don't know a lot of the stuff out there, but some stuff catches my ear, but nothing like you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that. You know,
How far back can you go? There I go, there I go, there I go.
Flintstones.
Yeah, there you go.
There I go, there I go, there I go.
That sounds good with no lyrics.
oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to play September. Do you
Remember the 21st night of September. Na, 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 na.
Do you remember?
The 21st night of September. Na, 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 remember. Na, 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 away. Oh, I have been with you. Na, 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 just to see you. Na, 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 Say that you remember, party on, dancing in September, party on. Say that you remember.
What you know about
Wave me a little bit.
I can't sing, so I'll just go.
This is beautiful, man. This is like seriously the best. Oh,
Boom, 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 boom.
Every man has a place. In his heart there's a space. And the light is a take a ride in the sky. On the ship that the stars. All your dreams will come miles away. And we will live together until the 12th of never. Our voices will ring together as one. Across the sea, victory in a land called fantasy. Love and life, God, you and me. To behold, to your soul in the ecstasy. You will find the kind that then in search of you. Love and life that touches you. Is it life? Is it life? seriously, you guys kill it.
What made you blend
Killing
comedy and music
me.
together?
How
What
baked
made
are
you
you right now?
come
Your
up with
eyes
that?
are like-
For real, dude. Like, I took a bong rip on the way here.
Why does he look like Greg Wilson to me a little bit?
A little bit.
The Greg Wilson.
Another great individual. So,
hilarious.
good
Sometimes
company.
when I get stoned, I look like Sai. Open Gangnam Style.
Let me see some of these goodies you brought.
Yeah.
What got me into music and comedy?
And comedy. How did you merge those two
You
together?
know what? It just it. I was in college and I was singing to a girl on the phone and I was like, "Can I have some booty?" and then I like paused and then she was laughing. I was like, "Yeah," and then later on she gave me some booty. But
And so after that, you were like, perfect. I'll do that all the time.
yeah, it's I've always done it like at church and stuff. So be silly behind the keyboard,
Yeah.
but at some point when I started thinking I wanted to do comedy, and then I would like try stuff out, and it just worked for me.
Just work, Mel.
Now you're a big star and you can grab him by the pussy.
Grab 'em by the
pussy. Oh yeah, just grab him by the pussy.
do whatever I want
Oh yeah.
to do, 'cause you're not thinking about it. You're hypnotized by the thing that I do.
The thing that you do
To that
pussy. Grab the
Sexual assault, yeah.
Sometimes your fingers slip. You go right in the butthole.
Somebody give me a tic tac. I might just kiss this bitch.
You don't have to ask.
Just come here, I'ma grab your mama. Nasty girl,
You a nasty lady.
and I'm a bad hombre.
Bad hombre.
Speaking foreign language.
He insulted a bunch of Latinos.
Blacks ain't got nothing to lose.
You ain't what you got to lose. They not sending their best.
You grab her by the pussy.
Just grab the pussy.
Chupa mi verga de pedo hediondo.
Grab that by the pussy.
Vale de burrito.
By the pussy. Grab her by the pussy.
Todd, that's just too much business.
Grab her by the pussy.
Yeah, we've had pussy up to here.
Where are the goodies at, Larry? Craig is
We
wondering
got
about the
tons
goodies.
of edibles. We got
You guys, should we do like an early Christmas edition since I might not be here?
An early Christmas edition. I like that.
These are all the edibles we brought you. And we brought you some flour as well, so you can enjoy your
Let me see
visit.
that container of flour.
Oh yeah, that's some. Smell that.
That's what I wanted to do.
And then we brought you some bunch of different edibles. Chocolate.
It's hermetically sealed.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Everything's vacuum fresh, man.
Yeah, they know how to put their stuff
Don't
together.
open it. What are you doing?
Yeah.
They don't seal it for your.
He's told me to smell it. How am I going to smell it through the plastic?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those are the best.
Yeah, they're
dude.
the best. They
How
really
many?
are.
How many? 40,
40 milligrams.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Right, and if you peel the bottom part up, you can see what they look.
And then you can seal it back up like a Lunchable if you want to come back to it later.
Right. Oh, that smells like
Oh,
Satan's taint.
this is so wonderful. Thank you.
Of course. No, that's for you.
Your reaction time is a little
Yeah,
lagging.
Sorry.
We're in Colorado.
That's for you guys. So after the show, do you guys ever just like
After the show, it's the after party.
Yeah,
and after the party, it's the hotel lobby. And
do you guys? I mean, because the shows kind of go a little late. Do you ever like hang out late and just?
we went to what's it called last night?
Went to Slattery's and then went to Shotgun Willie's.
Oh, okay.
Nice. How was that?
Well, I'm alone in my room. Sometimes I play with my balls. It was awesome, man. It was awesome.
nice.
You know, it's nice because people, you know, we have a rapport.
Right.
You know, they respond. It's like always smiling and nice. So it's especially nice you go into like a place like Shotgun Willie's.
Oh yeah.
And people respond.
Girls
so
are bending over, cracking smiles.
it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. You know?
Well, there, those girls expect to be grabbed by the.
Grab them by the
But that's extra.
hand.
Oh yeah,
you
actually, you
gotta pay
can't
for
grab them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's the last place you can grab one of those. Or are you going to get
They
thrown
still
out?
expect it.
So what are you working on now, man? Just doing the comedy thing, or what do you got in the works?
I have a
New show coming out.
called Karaoke Showdown.
Ah,
That's karaoke in the car for cash prizes. And
It's going to be aired after Lip Sync Battle.
oh, that's
it's
awesome.
so much fun, man. It's so much fun to do.
They pick some people up in the car, and then the next thing you know, they're singing.
Are you
for
driving in the
prizes.
car? Or you
Yeah,
just
I'm
you,
driving.
Oh, you're driving.
I'm hosting and driving.
Oh, that's some talent right there.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They got a couple of movies. One's called Table 19. One's called Beverly Love Lynn. I got to film Beverly Love Lynn, but Table 19 comes out in January. That's with Anna Kendrick and a Stephen Merchant and June Squibb and Tony Revolori and who plays my wife. I'll give you one guess who plays my wife, and I'll even give you.
Kerry Washington.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, I say
Wait.
Eddie Murphy in a suit.
I was going to give. I was
you
going to
doing?
give you a hint.
Okay.
This person was on a huge TV show.
Okay.
Okay, I'm talking about must-see TV.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, I know who it is.
what was it?
It's Jennifer Aniston.
No.
No.
It's Felicia Rashad.
Oh man.
Last guess right here.
Oh, I know.
The girl from Martin.
No, but I was in. If you think about Tisha Campbell.
Yes,
I was in-
yes, Tisha
she
Campbell.
played my wife. You want one more guess?
Yeah. Give one more hint.
Give us another hint.
Jennifer Aniston was not far off, I guess.
Ooh.
Courtney Cox.
Lisa Kudrow.
Boom!
She's hilarious.
The best friend.
The best
yeah,
friend
yeah,
of
right?
the friends. Yeah, she was hilarious.
She is.
She is hilarious.
She's
Awesome.
she's super cool.
She's a
what
musician too,
awesome
right?
Human being.
Really?
She plays music.
I don't know. I we didn't get that far.
Smelly
She's
cat.
like wicked smart. Wicked smart.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
So,
So she plays your wife in the show? Ah, yeah.
In the movie. In the movie.
Oh, in the movie. Okay.
Movie Table 19.
and
Okay.
didn't you say you have a movie out now?
I
that's-
see. All right, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I thought that looked hilarious because that's the whole everyone's at the wedding party that got invited.
We are, but yeah, we're the people who showed up that nobody really wanted to show
Yeah.
up. We're the reject table at a wedding reception.
Okay, that movie does look hilarious. I saw that in a preview. Okay, I know exactly what you're in.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's pretty dope.
I mean, a couple of different things. But
Hey, when you're on a show like a sitcom or something like that, I've always wondered this, and like you see the actors like actually
The
eat their
Office.
food, like on like Big Bang Theory, they'll eat their Chinese food. Do they bring them quality food to eat on the set?
it depends on the set. Sometimes it's like good stuff from a restaurant.
Right.
And if you know, sometimes people try not to eat because
Right.
you got to do take after take.
Right.
So you just kind of have the food. You be but pretending like you're eating.
Right.
But you're not. You know, you just like
The
pouring
good,
salt
the good
or whatever.
actors will take a bite and have some in their mouth as they're saying their lines, like make it believable. Like you know what I
Spit it
mean?
out.
Right.
Yeah, I learned early. I mean that. I mean, I'm an eater. I'm gonna eat anyway, so I'm happy for it. And then they be like, "That's lunch." I'm like, "I'm ready," but and then some places like not so much. It's not even edible. It's like
Right.
it's
like
props
set
will tell you,
food.
don't eat this.
Oh, right.
Not even
Right. So like, cause
Eating a plastic apple.
well, I mean, it's just like it like adds to the scene, you know, the realism of it and everything like that. But I'd imagine that some people, like, if they know they're going to eat in a scene, they would skip their real lunch because they know they could eat their.
Well, that's somebody with discipline.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, is this a sex toy? This
No, it's just to hold a
Yeah, let me see that. Hold that up to the camera.
promote peace. Well, I don't think it's a. No, it's still cool. I love gold. Well, you guys, thank you so much for stopping
No,
by.
we're not leaving.
Well, I don't want you to leave. I'm just saying.
I love gold. That gold, remember?
Yeah, I love gold.
You're Fasha.
Not the golden finger.
Man, those movies were so funny. Those Austin Powers movies were laugh out loud. Just some
Roller
hilarious
skating
shit.
when he's like put his leg.
Right, and he like did his spin. Fucking funny
So,
shit.
Larry, you're gonna be on stage tonight with Craig Robinson. At Comedy
I
Works,
can't
huh?
refuse that offer. I'm definitely going.
So that means you have to get the tickets now. If you're watching this and you got no plans, or even if you have plans, cancel them and go see Craig Robinson at Comedy Works Landmark.
Guys,
ComedyWorks.com.
You don't have to cancel your plans.
Cancel your
appreciate you.
plans. Cancel your plans.
But we are going to have fun. This is what it's like. And yeah, I appreciate you either way. Thank you for supporting me, or if you're a new fan or whatever, used to be a fan and you saw something you didn't like, and maybe you're coming back, maybe you're staying away, maybe you never heard of me. It doesn't matter. I love you. So hey,
That's all that matters. It's all love.
that's all that matters.
Craig Robinson live in the Green Solution Studio with Larry Ulibarri.
I like when you play kind of jazzy stuff, like kind of just like that stuff where you talk and play at the same time.
Oh yeah, how about a little jazzy song like "Fly Me to the Moon, Let Me Play Among the Stars, Let Me Spring is like
Jupiter and Mars.
In other words, hold my hand.
Yeah.
In other words, darling, kiss me. Hey, we'll see you tonight at the show, or maybe tomorrow night. Whatever you want to do, come out and enjoy yourself.
After the show, let's all share
After
the
the show.
bed.
Let's share the bed.
Larry Ulibarri, 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 Larry, Larry.
And WIGNZ too.
Little WIGNZ wanted to shout out.
Yeah, he did.
I want to share the bed too.
Why can't you share your bed?
You guys rock.
So much fun. Thank you, bro. Thank you for having
man.
me.
Thank you.
The Green Solution Selfie Costume Contest.
Win Denver versus New England tickets. Plus 2 jerseys and a $250 gift card.
Post a selfie using hashtag Green Solution Selfie.
Post on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
You must be in costume to win. For more information, go to thegreensolution.studio.
Happy Halloween.
Larry Uncensored Podcast. We are live right
In
now.
heaven.
In heaven.
Yeah, but when you die and you wake up in heaven, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, we are at the Grape Street Grow facility, right next to the dispensary, but it smells amazing. And we are with Chad, the general manager of cultivation, just kind of hanging out and seeing this world because it's, like Larry said, heaven.
Well, and you're in charge of like what you describe as seed to sale. So that's every step of the process.
Exactly, all the way from propagation, or what you would consider the birth of the plant, all the way through the full maturation of the plant, down to processing, where I get to see it shipped off and go to the store for all the lucky consumers.
Nice. So the one thing, like being here really is cool, but the one thing you're not allowed to do here is actually smoke or partake in the product. So I guess everybody's just dying to clock out here. I gotta get home.
It would be hard to be around it all day.
All day.
Not
Well,
be,
no, I imagine everybody takes like a lengthy lunch.
yeah. So how'd you get into this world, Chad? I mean, it's such a new and unique world. How did you know that this was something you were interested in or something that you could actually do?
Well, I was born and raised here in Colorado on a farm where I, quickly learned that I had a green thumb. Moved down to Denver to go to college. Got introduced to the medical marijuana industry. Learned I had a passion for that. Became a caregiver. Decided to get in with a legal company, a commercial scale company, the Green Solution. Been here for about 4 years and been rocking it ever since.
That's awesome.
Now, before you got hired, did they like say, "Bring us some good shit. Let's see what you got"?
Yeah, what were the qualifications? How'd they know what your skill set was?
Well, nowadays everyone can Google and read off a speech on how to grow marijuana in an interview.
Right.
But really what it took was years of dedication and hard work to show the guys around me that I actually know what I'm talking about.
Right, we all had that one friend who knew what the hell he was talking about when it came to growing, and those are the guys like you now that are heading big, a bunch of employees are underneath you, and you're delegating and you're showing people how it's done.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
How hard is it to manage a team? Like, how big is the Green Solution team that works under you?
We have 38 employees here, not including myself. It's tough. Every day is a new challenge. I would say probably the most difficult thing is managing the people.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say managing people is always a challenge, and I think that a lot of times I just happen to see like managers having to babysit people and having to be like, come on. But once you get the right staff underneath you, there's nothing better, because then you can trust your people like they trust you. You know, like the brothers trust you to do your thing, you know?
Exactly, yeah. Especially when you're working 40 hours a week with these guys, you definitely develop a relationship. And when you get a good crew and you're in sync, everything just goes easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've had that for like a bunch of years on the morning show, and when you're allowed to be at full creative pass, you know, like where you can just do whatever you want, what you need to do, and you, it's the best. And when you trust your team and everything like that, it's like nothing can stop you.
When it comes to cultivation itself, though, I mean, every plant takes a long time, right? Like, what's the beginning process for the world of people out there that are interested in marijuana but don't know how the cultivation works? What are the beginning stages to get it to the store?
The first step is getting a cut of a plant or sowing a seed, getting the plant to root, and then getting it into your growing medium, whether that be hydroponics or organics, and then feeding it the appropriate balance of nutrients so that it grows vegetative, your leaf, your branches, to get the structure that you need to produce flower. And then it's a simple switch of lighting and just managing its growth after that.
Well, and then we went through the whole process making my strain, which will be out soon. But
Literally taking a year.
Yeah, but there is a process where they kind of take the male and the female plant and mate them, and right? Isn't there like a sex part? I know you have some. You actually took some footage recently of us walking through here.
Yeah.
So like there is an area that looks like where strippers are stripped, where like you go in this dark room and there's little windows that you look in, and then you look in and the plants are all
Yeah. Like a glory hole for pot, or
yeah,
what?
I guess. Right, like
put,
you look, there's a glory hole and then a big bud comes through, and then you're just like, what am I supposed to do with it?
Oh my God. I don't think you're going. You're going. Yeah. Is that kind of true? Is Larry on point with that? Or the plants?
You made them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Just as you would in the natural world, you take a male and a female, and the male produces pollen. You sprinkle it on the female, and the magic happens. She gets seeds.
Yeah, she takes it all over her face, and she's like, yeah. And then they say cut, and people forget to hand her a towel, and everybody leaves the set, and she's like, hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh my God, dude.
Every porn ends the same way.
So after the sex is done, what is it? Is this the next stage, or what room are we in right now that's behind us?
I can tell you. After the sex is done, you grow the moms, and then you clip the moms, and you make little clips off the mom.
Yes. Yeah.
And that becomes the little in the incubators, and then there's different stages of that. But then those become their own little plants, and then you plant all those, and you see which one's the strongest, and then you go for that one.
Larry, you paid attention when you were doing your strain, bro.
It's been a process.
So he's right. Larry's right. Then is that how it goes down?
Yeah. In one way or another. Simply put, yes.
I went over a lot of steps. But like there's when you clip those and you put them in water, then they grow roots, and then eventually those become the plants that people can actually buy in the store, right? Like,
correct.
Right. So those are the clones.
The clones.
Right.
Yeah. And then so this room right here is the flower room. So after all that process takes hold, where are we at now? What room is this?
Yes, we are sitting in one of our flower rooms.
Okay.
These rooms are constantly flowering. We keep our vegetative area always full of veg plants so that we can keep a perpetual harvest cycle, meaning that once a room gets harvested, it is then filled in the next day with another set of plants getting ready to flower.
Okay. I'm wondering, like, this might sound ridiculous, but why don't you guys play music in here? Don't plants do better with music? Like, shouldn't you play some reggae?
You know, that's been a debate in the agriculture industry for decades, I would say.
Okay.
Yes, but scientifically they say that classical music is the best. It's all about the frequency of the music that you play. Reggae music has those sharp metal drums,
Right, that
which
might-
are sharp frequencies,
Right.
whereas
Wow.
classical music is very mellow.
Oh, that's cool. So plants like easy listening.
Just chill, just chillax.
No, you're getting some Fifth Harmony. Turn it up.
Yeah, then that part, I don't even know what that part would happen to that.
Work.
So then after you get this done, how do you get it packaged, and is that done here, or how does it get to the
I know
store?
the next stage.
Oh, you do. Thanks.
You
Larry.
have to actually, then what they do after flowering is you start clipping the plant, then you clip it off and you hang it upside down and you dry it.
Correct. Yes.
Right.
There are several methods, but what we use here at TGS, once the plant is harvested as it's wet, it goes into our processing team where they strip off a lot of the big fan leaves, the leaves that don't have trichomes on it, hangs upside down, dries for 7 days, and then we go back through, do a full manicure. Everything is hand trimmed, and then it's sent over to our processing and packaging center where it gets weighed out.
Right, it's super trimmed and it's, like you said, hung for 7 days, so it's really well hung. And so these big buds just hang there, and then they dry, and then you, like you said, you give them a proper clipping, and then they start putting them in the jars here.
Not at this facility. We have a larger facility that houses all of our processing employees. Where
Right,
they-
it's like 8,000 Mexican ladies that are all,
No, it's not, Larry.
Hey, it's better than Chinese kids.
Oh man. So how long have you been with the Green Solution? You've seen them just become to this level, but that means your workload's increased, I'm sure, right?
Yes, absolutely. I started with them about 4 years ago. At that point, we had one small cultivation site, and over those 4 years, I've seen them grow to 12 stores, 3 cultivation sites, and now over 600 employees.
That's awesome.
Do you guys drug test here? Like, in other words, if you come up negative, you can't work here. You're like, there's no pee in your system. Sorry, Maria, we warned you.
Oh, please let me tighten the jars. I do it the best.
And what is with you and the Mexicans?
I don't know. I just picture that if you got fired from Chipotle from putting too much cheese, you could get a job.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, Chad, we appreciate you hanging out with us. It was really cool to kind of know this process, and just you set it up so we could be in this room, and like Larry said, it's heaven for him.
Yeah, I would like to actually do something where we do our next broadcast from here, where we set it up real, like, Hawaiian style. We got Lay's drinking out of coconuts, and then what we should really do is we should sleep here one night and like set up tents. And
Wait, like you're camping in the woods or something?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
We won't pee in the plants, we swear.
I don't think Chad will allow that, dude. I don't think he's...
No after hours.
Yeah, no after
And then
hours.
we leave with our pants all bulky and tight and full of bud.
This is Larry Uncensored Podcast, hanging out with Chad, the general manager of cultivation. We're in the Green Solution Grow on Grave Street. If you haven't checked them out at mygreensolution.com, and always check us out, Larry Uncensored at thegreensolution.studio. Thanks, Chad, for coming in, man.
Yeah,
or
thank
letting
you
us
guys.
come in.
Let us come
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
We're not leaving.
We originally started 2010. It was founded by my brother and I, my twin brother, Kyle Spidell. He's also the co-CEO. At that time, we really started to look at the bigger picture of what this cannabis could be in the community, is specifically ours, because that's where our hometown was. My first dispensary is only 5 blocks from the home I grew up in. And some would say that marijuana doesn't make the community better. I completely beg to differ. Their crime rate hasn't gone up. The access to cannabis hasn't gone up for children in Northland, but the revenue that has been generated and the taxes that are being derived from it allow them to redo their recreational center for the senior citizens, which was a ballot measure 2 years ago that passed, and now 3% goes to the city, and the kids get to use that rec center. But cannabis produced it. There can be enough arm length transactions here that allow for everybody to benefit, and I can't be prouder to have done it in my backyard.